being able to finish this program, know for a fact that I'm stronger and resilient, and I'm very proud of myself.
I think the program is really great. They take Indigenous youth from all over the country, and CWY then puts them in rural communities.
This experience changed me because it gave me the chance to firsthand see the difficulties that other countries have to go through and endure compared to the life we have in Canada here.
I think by being exposed to another Indigenous peoples, we can find out more about our own indigeneity and just what our morals and values are and how we come to understand why those are important.
So the experience, it was kind of crazy, honestly. From start to finish, there was always something I wasn't quite expecting, but in a good way as well.
And you're able to work with the community, you're able to help them improve and develop, and then you're working with people that understand you a lot as an Indigenous person. Everyone has their own experiences, but then when you come together, you realize that we're all going through a similar thing together.
One thing that I achieved during this program, which is one of the most that I'm proud about, is building eco kitchens for the locals in my community.
Because I realized how important a kitchen is in their daily lives. And we were able to do 6 kitchens instead of 5. We were allowed to have more money out of the budget to build a 6th kitchen for a brother and a sister that lived in like a really high altitude, and they didn't have as much as anybody else did.
The most impactful work project that I did was working on environmental sustainability through the process of creating gardens in various places in the community.
I think the most impactful work project that I did was teaching English to students. I think that definitely helped me and them at the same time. Yeah, teaching English, we got to know the students really well. We spent almost every day with them.
Teaching about gender equality to the youth, and I used that in a sense to teach them about career choices and like what women and men could do in the future.
For the youth, there's a thing we have to understand, that like our opportunities in the past for our parents and grandparents were severely limited, and they didn't have the ability to do these sorts of experiences and gain these sorts of skills. And now when I look at the communities, I see like a lot of youth that should be experiencing things like this to grow their mindset and grow like what they believe is possible.
Being able to go outside of your town, outside of your community, and learning new cultures, meeting new people, building these relationships are so important.
If there wasn't an organization like CWY, I wouldn't have been able to do that for myself. And the resources they provided, and for this experience to have been paid for, was the biggest thing, because I needed it, and then it was there, and I was able to access this opportunity.
The single most important thing that I learned about myself during this experience was just how truly resilient I am, and like the inner warrior I have in myself.
And very culturally, I love my culture more than when I came into this program.
Through this program, I've learned to become more confident in who I am as a person, what decisions I need to make in order to be successful. I think I've learned how to better manage a group setting and how to work with others.
And I think for youth, like they should know that they're not stuck in the res, and that there's like more opportunities out in the world.
I want to say to the future participants,
this is going to be one of the hardest things you ever have to do in your life, but it is worth it.
I think it's important that people understand that the world is a lot bigger than where they're from, and I think traveling abroad is just another way of learning that.
By the time you leave your community after however many months, you look at all the things you did and you say, wow, like that was really fulfilling, and like the success we had, I can see it reflecting on our community.
Going with a really open mind to like try new things, meet new people, and just put yourself out there.
Canada World Youth gave me the opportunity to travel to a part of the world that I never would have imagined going to growing up.
This opportunity shaped my future in a way where I'm way more confident in what I want to do, and it makes me want to continue and definitely just start my life